What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited today because I did something pretty cool for myself. I bought a camper shell for my truck, finally. So I have been wanting a camper shell for a really long time. Like, I'm really in love with the idea of just being able to hop in my truck and go out, hit the mountains, hit the woods, go wherever I want to go, sleep in the back, set it up nice, and do all these things, and just kind of do it all on a whim. And I wanted a camper shell for that because I thought that would be really easy, right? Keep the sleeping bag in the truck, you hit it, go. I don't have to set up a tent. I really don't have to do anything now that I have
Right now I'm in my driveway, so these are my views as I am looking out of this beast.
But yeah, anyway, so I've wanted one for a really long time, and I'm super pumped and super excited that I finally got one. I did find it used, of course. It took a long time because my truck has step sides on the side, and standard size camper shells wouldn't fit. So finding one used was actually pretty difficult. But if you have seen any of my other videos, you know that I'm super cheap, I'm super frugal, and I really like to save money. But I do feel like I found a really good deal on this camper shell. So I am planning eventually to kind of do like a little mini build out on this truck and kind of make this like something that's ready to go camping. So I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna get in my truck, and I'm gonna hit the mountains. And the only thing I pretty much have to bring with me would be like a cooler if I wanted some water, some food. But I'm gonna do a little mini build out, and I'm gonna film it here for YouTube, just because it's something that I enjoy and it's cool. So it's pretty nice. Like, I'm hanging out in it right now, I'm checking it out, you know, I'm seeing kind of what it feels like, what it vibes like. But it's pretty awesome. And there's a couple things that I'm going to point out, and I'm actually looking for suggestions, especially from some of the more experienced people on YouTube. If you have experience with camper shells, you're really good at camping, anything like that. So the first thing that I need help with, I'm actually missing this back panel of glass. So you can see into my truck, but there's glass here, and then that's my back windshield. So I'm missing this panel of glass, and I'm considering taking something. I have a few pallets, and I may build like a shelf system here almost and install it here in these brackets, and that way I can just kind of hang something from it. I can hang lights, or I can do something like that. So I was thinking about doing that, but if you have suggestions on what I should do in order to fill that in, or in order to make that more weather tight, I would be really grateful for those kinds of suggestions. The other thing that I wanted to point out was I just bought these C-clamps from Home Depot, and I've tightened them on. They're really tight, and I have 4 of them kind of all the way around. And I don't have a whole lot of experience with camper shells, so I'm just wondering if that will suffice for keeping this thing. Now, I've already driven highway speeds. I've already driven on the highway with those C-clamps on, and I put them on as tight as I could. By the time I got home, I felt like they were ready to tighten up again just a little bit. So I did tighten them up again, and I'm just kind of looking, if you know how, you know, if I need different kind of clamps, if it's normal to have to keep tightening them, let me know. But yeah, one of my other plans that I have for this is actually up here along the roof line. I'm just gonna get some like battery powered, like almost like Christmas lights. I'm just gonna get some battery powered lights, and I'm gonna hang them up and tack them up all the way around the camper shell there. So I think that would look really cool. It would provide some light, and then it being battery powered, of course, when I go camping, it would help with things like that. The other idea that I'm toying with is I have this old wood flooring, and it's kind of been sitting in the garage for a long time. I don't really know what else to do with it, but I'm considering actually laying a wood floor all the way along my bed line. And the reason that I'm considering that is for 2 things. One, it gives me a flat surface that I can lay on that's gonna be way more comfortable because my truck bed has like these ridge lines in it. but I also think it's going to make it feel like a little bit more homey in here and make it more comfortable. And I love to go camping, but like, you know, if you can lay somewhere with like wood flooring, it's going to be super cozy, I think. Let me know if you guys have ever done anything like that, and if you have any suggestions. That's kind of what I'm looking for with this video. I'm hoping some like really hardcore campers watch this and they're like, oh, that's a good idea, or that sucks, or whatever. Let me know, because I'm totally open to suggestions. I want to make this as cool as I possibly can, and I'm kind of going to have a lot of fun on this build, and I can't wait to get started. So I wanted to film this video because this is like the start of my documenting of it. One of the issues of my truck that I've been dealing with for quite some time is I actually don't have a handle on my tailgate. It broke off one time when I was trying to help this old lady clear some branches from her house. So go figure, my tailgate would break when I'm trying to go do a good deed. But I'm definitely noticing crawling in and out of the camper shell that I am gonna need to fix that. I'm gonna have to absolutely fix my tailgate. So here's where it's broken. Clearly I can't pull that down, so I have to just kind of crawl in through the hole. And I'm getting older. I'm 29, so maybe at 16 I could have done that all day long. But now at my age, at 29, I definitely want the opportunity to crawl in and out by pulling that tailgate down. It's just gonna make it a lot easier on me. One of the cool things about this camper shell is these windows work. They both slide. I have them on both sides, so that's really nice. That glass was intact, which was important to me. And then this was intact, which was important to me as well. So I could latch it up, lock it up. But that's what my truck looks like with it on. This is the step sides that I was talking about. Made it really hard to find a camper shell that fit. But not only did I find one that fit, I found one that fit and matches my truck. So, as old as my truck is, this is the most excited I've been about driving it in a really long time. Sorry it got dark on you guys there. Let me walk back out to the other side of the garage just so I can finish filming this. Yeah, so I'm really excited and pumped up about kind of building that camper shell out. There's a lot of work that I need to do on the camper shell itself and then inside the bed of the truck. But I'm super excited. I'm super excited, and thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that I'm able to build this out over the next few weeks and take you guys on a few camping trips. Peace.